What it do, YouTube? It's your boy again, Chris here, back with some more Chris Wrestling views. Today, you guys are gonna be doing my WWE Raw review. Like I told you guys before in my AEW video, that I'll be doing my wrestling videos a day after the show. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the show, you guys, where we had Miz TV. Of course, we had Elias, Jackson Ryker, and John Morrison as well. And so, you know, they were basically saying that they were just basically taking credit, you know, for Bad Bunny's, you know, a credibility for him having all those sold out things. If it wasn't for him and John Morrison, then he wouldn't have won all those awards and blah blah blah. Then Damian Priest comes out, then A New Day comes out and say they have a song. Then Xavier Woods ends up having a suitcase, a guitar suitcase full of tomatoes, and Damian Priest, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods started throwing all the tomatoes, you know, at them. So, you know, it was pretty funny to me the way how they got hit with the tomato. Like, you can actually see John Morrison got hit in the stomach with a tomato in slow-mo. But anyways, you guys, the first match, you know, they had those guys compete, which was Jackson Ryker, The Miz, Elias. John Morrison was at ringside. He didn't wrestle, versus Damian Priest and The New Day in a 6-man tag team match, you guys. Then Elias and Jackson Ryker goes for a tag team finisher, but Kofi pulls Elias' arm, and that's when Xavier Woods, he rolls up. I believe it was he rolled up Jackson Ryker for the victory. So congratulations, you know, to The New Day and Damian Priest. Let's see what's next for those two tag teams. Let's see, will they have another match? Will they do one-on-one matches with all those superstars or what? So it was a pretty cool match, to say the least, you guys. But then again, we seen a little thing where Sonya Deville was walking backstage or whatever, and you know, we all know that she's a WWE official, so just as Adam Pearce is as well. Then we seen her brought Charlotte Flair, you know, back into the building. Then Charlotte, the referee from last week, and Sonya Deville all comes out into the ring. And, you know, they were basically saying that, well, Charlotte, you have paid your $100,000 fine. She apologized to the referee apologized to her for what, you know, for, I guess, where he messed up. But I don't see where he messed up anyways, but to say the least, yeah. Excuse me, guys, just to cut into it for a second, all these matches may not be in order, but if they are, thank you. But if not, I'm just letting you know what matches happen on Raw, giving my thoughts and opinions over the matches, even though you probably already seen it. Alright, so then we had a little backstage thing where Randy Orton and Riddle was backstage talking about last week's match, and Randy Orton was surprised, you know, basically how he was surprised that Matt Riddle beat him, as Randy Orton is a 14-time world champion. And so, you know, they said, Randy Orton was saying, you know, we have a tag team match, and Matt Riddle was wanting to be a tag team with Randy Orton about having a team called Rkbro. So yeah, it was pretty cool, you guys. The match that they had, which was Randy Orton and Matt Riddle versus Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander, you guys, in a tag team match. Orton RKO Cedric off the top rope, you know, same thing like CM Punk did years ago, where he jumped off and ends up getting RKO from the top rope. Then Shelton gets spiked DDT, but then again, Orton looks over at Matt Riddle, and Matt Riddle wants the tag. Orton go ahead and tags in Riddle. Then Riddle ends up hitting the floating bro to pick up the victory. The referee raises both of their hands, you guys, in that match, and I have to say that was one of the pretty good matches of the night, in my opinion. I have to say that's one of my favorites of last night. Let me know what your favorite is going to be after I get done with the review. All right, so third match we had, you guys, which was Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, the women's tag team champions, with Rhea Ripley as well with them in a match versus Naomi, Lana, and Asuka. Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke ends up coming out, throwing water at Shayna Baszler as Shayna Baszler was trying to walk up the ramp to basically confront them. Then Nia Jax ends up walking up there and then slips in the water. Reginald helps her get up. And then Rhea Ripley, going back to the match, Rhea Ripley hits the riptide, then tags in Nia, and Nia hits the leg drop to pick up the win, you guys. So in that match, even though Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville tried to knock Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler off their game, they still won the match. So I guess they basically really want to get a crack of seeing Nia Jax fall. Because we've seen Mandy Rose fall at Wrestlemania due to the weather, and in Tampa Bay, Florida, they have an open thing. I don't know if they can open or close it. I don't see how. Whenever it rains, how do they cover that up? Do they have like a big tarp or something that comes over, or what? But anyways, you guys, congratulations to Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. We'll definitely see how the women's division is gonna go, from time to time again. But hopefully they'll have some matches. Maybe they'll have like a triple threat match at WrestleMania Backlash, as I said before. So yeah, fourth thing we had, I wouldn't call it a match, which was Braun Strowman versus T-Bar Mace. They end up getting disqualified, and the referee had to call for the bell. Drew McIntyre comes out to fight off T-Bar Mace. Then the fifth match we had you guys, which was Drew and Braun Strowman versus T-Bar Mace. Once again, Braun Strowman ends up attacking Drew after the match. Simple fact is because they got counted out, and Braun Strowman was very upset. So then again, those two had a match in the main event, which was Braun Strowman and Drew McIntyre. All right, sixth match, you guys. We had Mandy Rose with Dana Brooke versus Charlotte Flair. And this match was really predictable because we already knew Charlotte was going to win. And the referee of her match was the guy from last week's match when Charlotte Flair faced Asuka in a match. And she won with natural selection. So we're definitely going to see what is going to be the next step for Charlotte Flair. Will she be put? She may already be put in the match or something like that at WrestleMania Backlash, but maybe we'll see her as Raw Women's Champion. Well, yeah, Raw Women's Champion again, but who knows? Seventh match you had, the main event, you guys, that we had, which was Braun Strowman and Drew McIntyre, as I said before. Lashley comes out, get a closer look. Lashley is on the ring apron. MVP pulls Drew McIntyre off of Braun Strowman from doing the power slam. Then Drew McIntyre ends up hitting the future shot DDT, and then Drew McIntyre sets up for the Claymore. Then T-Bar Mace comes out, and they were distracted. I think they were distracted, you guys, and so T-Bar Mace ends up attacking Drew McIntyre, and that's when Braun Strowman goes for the power slam in 1, 2, 3. The winner is Braun Strowman. So Braun Strowman is in the match at WrestleMania Backlash, you guys. So it'll be Drew McIntyre versus Braun Strowman versus the almighty Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship. So you guys, let me know what y'all think about this video. Make sure, if you like this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up and a comment down below on this video. I really do appreciate you guys for commenting recently on some of my videos, watching my videos. I really, really, really do appreciate it. So make sure you guys make sure you guys check out my other videos tonight. You guys, like I said, we got NXT tonight. Like I said, and also I'm doing this video early Tuesday morning. So yeah, you guys, and then we got NXT. So definitely gonna see what's gonna happen on NXT tonight. So make sure you don't miss NXT as well, and I'll make sure to do a review over NXT as well, and any other professional wrestling news to come. Also, you guys, like I said, we'll be doing my gaming content that's coming soon, you guys. So I would love for you guys to tune in for that and to watch it as well. I may be coming up with another channel somewhere down the line, but not as of yet, you guys. But thank you all for watching Khris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com, and I appreciate you guys for tuning into my my video today.